You
Okay,
know,
we
I
go.
spotted some tracks earlier,
Oh,
close to
good for
where you're
you.
at right now. I'll send the coordinates.
Good for you. I'm not going after your tracks. I'm going to go this way. Actually, where are your tracks? I'm interested. Oh, up there. They're probably old. Okay. Are we going? Yes, we are. Hey, everybody. 2D here, coming at you in 3D. Playing some Hunter. Whoa. Well, that was just like fucking out of nowhere. But hey everybody, 2D here coming at you in 3D, playing some Hunter Call of the Wild. Now, in the last episode, we finished up the story and... we finished the Alaskan Reserves, like, I guess, story. But, I decided that we're not going to do any more after that. We're just going to do regular hunting. And we might do some online hunting with other people. Now, in this episode, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do some regular hunting and talk about, things I would like to see in the game in the future. First thing being muzzleloaders. Like, I don't know why we don't have those yet. That's like a classic hunting weapon. You can put them under rifles or you can give it its like own little section. Because, shut up, phone. Being someone who hunts with muzzleloaders, like, as like what I'm used to using. I haven't seen this still yet. But being as close as it was, it had been like over there, and I. Oh yeah, I also have another gun too, by the way. I'll show that off here in a second. I don't think it's going to be useful on anything on this map, except for maybe moose. It's like up here somewhere. It's not that far away from me. But I'm actually trying to get up to here to grab this stand here. Um, so I left my tripod on another map before starting this. Oops. But yeah, no, muzzleloaders would be awesome to have. Like, muzzleloader season's that season where it's like, okay, I'm gonna go, like, out in the field. I'm gonna go in the farthest end, and anything I see is pretty much dead. Because muzzleloaders have, like, a good range. Um, I'm hoping it just comes out right here. I mean, if it comes up there, I can get it too. Usually the deer around here, what they do is they'll... that's jackrabbits. There was like a feed zone like right around here. I must have taken it out. But basically what they would do normally is they would start at a feed zone back there, make their way up here, and then they just go right back. So this was actually a really nice spot right here, right next to the lake. And this is also like if they go right back, they also go back here to get, drink. But, oh wow, I have like gotta take a massive shit. Okay, yeah, I think it's gone. I don't think I was gonna get it anyways, to be honest. This isn't the easiest spot to hunt. I'm gonna go up here, I'm gonna get into this sand here, and I'm gonna go use the restroom because I really have to. And I'll be back. That's probably that same female that I was trying to call in. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Anything happened while I was gone, guys? I heard that. No, that wasn't me. That was something out there. Oh yeah, I'm also level 30. Yeah, I'm actually about to be level 31 here soon. Yeah. So one thing I'm kind of noticing, callers are pretty good for bringing things in, but synths are also really good. This used to have been like a really good spot too, right here. But you'd never look like out here, you would look back here. Because this is where all the deer would come from. They rarely came from that direction. I think there is like a feed zone out here, but it's not that good. Inventory. But yeah, we have a .300 here. The .300 Magnum. It's in slot 2. So here it is. Not really bad. Not that bad of a gun. I would say accuracy-wise, I wish it was a little bit better. Or maybe I'm just shitty with it. That could be it. Like, why is it 80 then? Unless like that 1% chance that I'm just bad at it. Probably that's it too. Yeah. We'll go down here. But yeah, muzzleloaders would be really cool. Those are also the kind of guns that you don't want to put sights on. And I feel like some people would be annoyed with that. I definitely wouldn't because, I'm used to hunting without sights on a muzzleloader. And muzzleloader sights honestly are kind of better. Because here's the thing, the bullet drop on a muzzleloader is not as bad as a shotgun um, or as a rifle. The bullet goes pretty much straight the entire time. Yeah, this is actually a really nice little area. What the deer would do is they'll come down from up there and go through there. I had a tree stand in that tree, but I took it down so I can move it to another map. I actually have it back. Oh man, I had something walk right in front of us. Ooh, it's mail. How long ago was this? Oh, that's very old. Never mind. But we still use the 30-06. I also don't have all this map unlocked, too. I was actually making my way, you can see here, I was making my way down here. um, chasing a fucking bear. Let me think here. What do I feel like hunting today? Do I feel like hunting elk? Go down to Mount Leviathan, hunt some deer. Yeah, I need to get more of these unlocked. I might do that later. But for now, let's hunt bear. I think I can use the 300 on bears. So this is my favorite spot to hunt bears, specifically. And they're a lot easier to drag in. Like, I'll show you what they do. Now the feed zones have been long gone, but of course the bears do respawn, so that really just means nothing. Okay, so actually I think I need to be over there, but this is a good spot as any. Now it's either that patch of trees right there or this patch of trees right here. I can't remember which. But basically, the bears hang out down here. You know, there's like feed, water, and rest zones just in and out of here. It's insane. And there's so many of them. And they're all close enough for me to sit here and call them. Now, granite colors aren't as good as they used to be, but I am currently working on getting that resolved. So I recently just upgraded that, and I'm basically going to be working on this here. waiting for them to come in. Oh, there they are. There's one. It's a minor, but it is male. Oh yeah, it just drops them. We'll leave them out there for now. How bad is that? Okay, no, not that bad. Okay. So this is another thing I've realized too. I guess people have been complaining about this on console. That even though they're in their stands and they should not be, as easily seen, like animals have been seeing them, like from distances. So when they go and take the shot in their stand, the area is affected a lot more than it should be. Like the hunting pressure is a lot more, how do I put this? Hunting pressure is a lot more obvious, I guess. It's a lot bigger. Oh, and I know some of you are probably going, well, why don't you go down there? Well, the problem with hunting down there is, what the bears like to do when I hunt down there is they like to go up here and go basically into me. So, for the wind right now, this is the best spot. If it was blowing the other way, I would be definitely down like here. I bet that was a double pin. How quick he went down. Like, I was afraid I'd, hit the shoulder. And oh my god, I am so done with duck hunting. Someone showed me, basically how you're supposed to do it. Apparently the way I've been doing it has been wrong. Which is, sit in a blind or sit into the tripod and just shoot at them with the air gun. Or with the 22. And yeah, that is not effective at all. This is single player right now. I think I might be doing a online session here soon, probably, let's say Thursday. Try to call in some bears though. I got one out there right now. But I thought I saw another one back that way after I shot him. Trying to see if I can call him back. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting for bears. You know what I would love to see? Is like bears, like on trees like this one here, where it's, doesn't have too many leaves on it, not too many sticks. It's like a lot of sticks at the top, not really. Not really there anymore, kind of dead. But like on trees like that, you would see bears out in the wild just scratching their backs on them. Like, that would be kind of cool to see, like, just see stuff like that. Or like, during rut, what bucks will do, whitetail, and I'm assuming blacktail too, um, they would rub their antlers on trees and basically stomp the shit out of the ground and leave a little patch of dirt. But I'd like to see signs like that, like signs that you can see when hold on, there we go. I had an itch on my ear. But seeing signs like that, signs that animals are definitely around like that. Oh, that'd be so cool, like rut and 80 season kind of signs. I don't think I'm gonna get that other bear in. So this is what I saw. Let me go back to the right thing. So after I shot him, I thought I saw something in this little area here, in that grass. Like it looked like it was almost out, and it turned around and ran away. It looked like it was a black bear. Oh, and I tell you what. So, kind of more of my knowledge on rut. If you ever, decide to set up a spot right next to, rut, where deer had rut, get ready because does that shit smell? Like, especially if the deer was like there less than a couple minutes ago. Oh my god, it is the worst smelling thing ever. Oh, I kept no integrity. I was afraid of that. I was afraid that the 300 was going to be too big. Now, I do have another spot we can go. This one I kind of discovered by accident. I actually streamed it, too. It's down here in this little area. Bears are kind of crawling in and out of here. Problem is, there isn't like a really, there isn't really a straight shot to it. I'm sure there's that trail, but know what? Let's go on somewhere else. Let's go to a map that I don't like. I don't like I like how it looks, but oh my god, I hate it as far as hunting goes. Because I never really had any, way to attract any of the animals. Until now. I think like the geese game here is like insane. Like that was how I was like really gaining money and leveling up last week. Upsetting because this is the only map that I can find that actually has like farmlands. Let's go here.
Hirschdorf is home to the fallow deer, as you've probably noticed by now. If you want to put down some hunting pressure for Zomel, track one down and harvest it.
Yeah, this is just kind of a nice little spot, but I did have a couple of geese stuff here. But this was like nowhere near as good as like up north. Now, literally nothing up here is going to ever require me to use the 300 except for the bison. Fallow and red deer are going to be a little bit difficult because they always have been difficult with me. Red fox I've never really had too much problems with. Boar, like as one of the few animals in this game that are aggressive to you right off the bat. You know. Actually, no, now it's not the few. It's actually one of like, what is it like now? 10? I think they made black bears recently, like aggressive to you if they catch you. Shoot, probably the first time I jumped into this game, I was chasing a doe from all the way back here where you start. I chased it all the way up here and around. So I kind of have an idea on how effective this spot is. And if I remember right, it was a rue. Lures. Red. Rue. And we'll move this down here, but this down. But I have a pretty good view of the field here. I mean, the 30-06 is just going to drop everything here. And keep integrity with none of it, except for maybe bison. If they come close enough for the crossbow, I'll use it. I got root deer eating over there, and I know this is a good little drinking area for most of the things here. It's weird. I was thinking about this last week. It's like, huh, when I'm like doing the story like on these maps, and I'm not really trying to hunt anything, that's when I see the animals. Oh, big of 360 from a rear deer to a red deer. But yeah, no, I was thinking about that last week, and it's like, why was I seeing so many animals last week when, in reality, if I was actually hunting on my own, for real, like, I would struggle to bring anything in. There's something here. That was with the 300, wasn't it? Yep, that was with the 300. Oops. I meant to switch over to the 30-06. I thought I had it out. That was like one of those moments where you had to, really, do it at that moment. Well, it's gonna drop regardless. This is a freaking 300. It's bringing some fucking bison. This thing never really had a chance. Like getting hit by a 300, that's like... Well, this is basically my bazooka here. Like, everything I'm going to shoot at is going to be dead. And I retain no integrity. A 98! You want to know how long it's been since I've had a 98? The first thing I've ever killed on this map, I remember this, was a 37. Brood deer that I kept like getting flesh shots. I shot it, I believe 5 times. I kept no integrity. I kept no quick kill bonus. Consecutive was such a bitch to deal with that I never kept it. Oh my god. I'm gonna go ahead and move this down actually. I mean, the 30-06 might have, kept some integrity. If, if it was a double lung. But, yeah. No. This is a 30-06. This is a 300. This is a crossbow. Wait, what bolts do I have in the crossbow? Let's put these in. Oh, and in case anyone's wondering, yes, I know they made tracking tracer ones. And I like using those at night. I don't really see much of a use for them in the day. And considering crossbow will drop pretty much anything if you use the right grain and you hit in the right spot. Not really much of a point to have tracer if it's just going to drop. If you're a shitty shot, oh yeah, definitely use it. But like I use a small game tracer on a grizzly bear not too long ago. It was just funny watching this damn thing, run around the woods with its flashing ass. So, we're gonna have an episode this week that's gonna be 2 hours long. One of the Monday through Friday ones. It's probably not gonna be today. Kind of because I started late. I mean, I definitely slept in a lot longer than I should have. Thought I had an alarm set on my phone. I guess I turned it off. Or I slept through it. I don't know which. But yeah, we're definitely going to have a 2 hour episode sometime this week. And we are also going back into Monster Hunter. We fought Golden Rathian finally, but we had to fight it in an event, which was annoying. We did. We got it. Oh, you know what? One thing. This is the thing I think we need the most. Alright, and this is kind of going as far as maps go. I know that they were showing off some things, and currently it's between West Africa and Australia, which, I'll go ahead and show you this, because there is actually a possibility there. You see, like, in Upper Africa, that little hump there? You could definitely put a map there. You can also put a map in Australia. Greenland would also be a pretty good area. India, China. Yeah, a lot of those different areas there would be pretty good. Mexico has some pretty good hunting, I've been told, as far as mule deer go. But, like, one of the main things, too, with me, I feel like we need to be able to hunt alligator. And I know some people wanted, like, an island, and I kind of like that idea. And I'm thinking, shit. Oh, Komodo. Wouldn't that be fucking awesome, just going to Komodo and hunting Komodo dragons and other things like that? Because those guys don't take shit. I don't think we have anything here. Yeah, this has just been a really slow hunting. This is what I normally get. Screwed. Like, some days I just get, like, amazing luck. And then other days it's like, yeah, you're not going to see anything. Well, here's what we got in this stream. A bear that we completely destroyed, and a red deer we completely destroyed. Might as well go exploring. But yeah, oh my god, no, an Australian map, because here's the thing, Classic Hunter has an Australian map, and you can hunt kangaroos, I think you can hunt emus, which, in my opinion, would be fucking hilarious. Because, like, for any of you people that like history, there used to been a, oh god, I don't think you could call it a war, but yeah, basically that's what the Australians called it. Oh, well, this is actually like a much better spot. This is probably where that red deer was. Here's the thing with me in this map. I don't like any of the areas. I don't like any of the areas you can hunt in. Like, this side here is really good for bison. Up here is pretty good for red deer. Down here is alright for fallow. I've seen a lot of fallow deer down here. Central, kind of good for the roos. And then up here is really good for geese and boar. And then it's also kind of a good spot for all the above except for bison. Like, bison sometimes go down in here in this little area here, but I think that's part of this. And the thing is, with this map, it's like everything you could potentially hunt here is too small for, like, any of the bigger guns. Like the 300, I'm only assuming is good for the bison here. It could be the case that the 300 is way too powerful for the bison. And that I need to be using the 30-06. Because the bison here are actually really small. Like, what you use with 30-06 are the water, the 300. The thing you use the 300 for is for like Cape buffalo, water buffalo, and the plains bison. I'm not sure about European bison, but maybe. The 30-06 is mainly used for almost most of the animals in this game. Black bears, brown bears, you can use them on grizzlies. I think you can use the 300 on grizzlies and keep integrity. Like, I feel like we need to have like an in-between, the 300 and 30-06. That would be a nice little in-between. You can easily say muzzleloaders could do that. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the episode here. Yeah, it's about time we end the episode. I'm gonna run around, get all these outposts and cabins unlocked because I need to do that. I haven't done that really. Might scare things up a little bit, but hey, at this point I need to be able to go to places I actually like to hunt, and I hate hunting on this map. This is my worst map, and I hate that it's actually really small. You can get from down here to up here in like no time. It's ridiculous. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and like always, I hope you guys beast mode for your day. Bye-bye! Oh, now the reindeer are coming. Fucking fantastic.